Hey, what's up, humans and freaks? So I have some treats, some very, very sweet treats for you all today. Alright, what the heck is going on? Here's what's going on. I'm going to tell you real quick. Because it's all public. They're not hiding anything. You just have to be willing to look yourself. Simple as that. And you can use Google, that's fine, but that's not ideal because Google censors a lot of things. And YouTube keeps taking videos down and everything. So use, ideally, startpage.com or duckduckgo.com. Those are private search engines. They're not Google, who censors everything. So anyway, long story short, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some bullet points to look up. You Google or use these other search engines and YouTube, type this in, and you're going to see that what's going on is all planned. It's all been pre-planned for many, many years. Arguably as far back as the 80s. Okay? Look, this isn't conspiracy theory. This is fact. Conspiracy fact. And you are going to find out. You're going to look it up for yourself. You got the time. Take half hour and look up these bullet points, what I'm saying. All right. So first one to look up. Event 201. Event 201. Type that in. Bill Gates and Hopkins University. They ran a simulation in October of 2019 about what would happen if a big pandemic happened all over the world and how many people would die, etc. This is in October of 2019. Now remember, November of 2019 is when this supposedly first started in China. And it did originate in China, but anyway, so that's the first one, Event 201. Second one, look up the book, The Eyes of Darkness by Dean Koontz. Dean Koontz, Koontz. He wrote this book in 1981. And in the book, you'll see, in the book, he has a virus called Wuhan, by the way, in China, by the way, and spreads to the rest of the world from China. That's exactly what happened. This is in 1981. But you may have to look at the 2008 revised version, okay? Because I think the 81 version originally was in Russia, but then it got changed to China in the 2008 version. So that's the second thing. You got first thing, Event 201. Second thing, book. The book, Eyes of Darkness by Dean Koontz. All right, third thing. This is a document. And this is the big one. This is the document that they published in 2010. They published this document, and when I say they, it's specifically the Rockefeller Foundation. And the Rockefellers are one of the big globalist New World Order satanic families that run the world. There's a small group of families that run the entire world. It's true. Look into it. The Rothschilds are one of those families. Okay? And these are the bankers. These are the people that run the international banking system. They have all the money. So anyway, look up this document. It's called Scenarios for the Future of Technology and International Development. Scenarios for the Future of Technology and International Development. Look up that document. They admit everything that's going on right now. Everything. The video that was on it just got taken down today by YouTube. I was watching it yesterday and the day before. But more on that later. Okay. Also, go to YouTube. This is still up. Go to the Anonymous channel. It's just called Anonymous. Anonymous official channel. Go to the Anonymous YouTube channel. Go back to the video that was uploaded on April 4th. Of this year, April 4th, 2020. The name of the video is called If You Think You Can Handle the Truth, Here It Is. Watch that video. It's only 10 minutes. And in that video, you're going to see that in 2015, an Asian American woman, okay, helped, what's the word I'm looking for? Reverse engineer the SARS virus. Remember SARS a while back? She helped reverse engineer the SARS virus in North Carolina. Okay, so here on American soil, she helped create this virus that we know of today. I'm not going to say the name because then this gets censored. So then she went back to China with some other people, and voila, it was created in that lab. Okay, so that was in 2015. So that's the fourth thing. The fifth thing, look up 5G coronavirus. Well, I just said the name there, so who knows, maybe this will get censored. But anyway, look up 5G with coronavirus. They're censoring that big time, because 5G plays a part. It really does. All right, what else? Oh, okay, and then, where am I at? Okay, here we go. So we're almost done. If I can give you one website to look into all this, that is just the best by far. Go to davidicke.com. David Icke, all one word. Icke is ICKE.com. davidicke.com. I'm laughing because it's game over. If you go to that website, it's game over. You're going to see 100%. It's game over. You're going to know this is all planned many decades ago, and they are just rolling it out step by step by step. We're far from over, okay? If things ever get back to somewhat normal, you watch. In the future, 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, they're going to say, oh, it's back. There's another outbreak. Shut everything down. See, what this does is this sets a very dangerous precedent. The precedent that's being set here is insane. This has never been done before, at least to Americans. So our Constitution, our freedoms, our rights are just being trampled upon. And it's horrible. All these governors should be, put out. And in old school America, all these governors would be put out. Period. Because they're violating the Constitution on every level. So that's a separate video. But anyway, go to that website. Now, the last interview. Check out this interview. Please go to YouTube. Go to the Patrick Bet David YouTube channel. That's his name. But his YouTube channel is called Valuetainment. Valuetainment. One word. Valuetainment YouTube channel. It just happened a couple days ago. And guess what? He interviewed David Icke for 2.5 hours. And he said in that interview, Patrick Bet David said in that interview, my lawyers told me not to do this interview. Because see, David Icke is hot. David Icke is as hot as you can get with what's going on. Because he's telling the truth. And the satanic New World Order, Illuminati, globalists, call them whatever you want, they know David Icke knows what's up. Because David Icke has been writing about this for 30 years in books. He has a lot of books that talk about all this stuff. And why do I call them the satanic elite? Well, that's another thing. What does Satanism require you to do? And how do you get the most satanic power possible? If you have the stomach for it, you can look into that. But it's really, really bad. So, Jeffrey Epstein, Harvey Weinstein, just think of them. Jeffrey Epstein, the most famous child sex trafficker in world history. What they do to little kids. Yeah. They don't just rape. And I'm talking little, I'm talking babies even babies, they do that. Okay? And this is all known now. See, people that talked about this many years ago, like, oh, you're crazy conspiracy theorists. No. You have to understand, at the core, this is a spiritual battle at the core. Okay? Satanists are not sitting around roasting marshmallows by the fire. You realize that, right? Satan requires you, if you are to serve him, he requires you to do a lot. A lot. And it's things like raping little kids and then sacrificing little kids, literally killing them for Satan. And guys, that's just tip of the iceberg. It gets even worse. But I'm not going to talk about all that right now. You find out. Anyway, last thing. Look up Agenda 21 and Agenda 30. Again, all this stuff, I've been talking about it since 2007. Yeah, 2007 is when I got awoken to all this stuff. 2004 is when I was spiritually born again. And since 2004, it's just download after download after download. See, that's the thing. If you really want to know the truth, you can know the truth. But do you want to know the truth? Or, like most people, are you going to remain in what's called normalcy bias and say, nah, that doesn't what the TV tells me. The TV, the news, they tell me something different. They tell me reality is a certain way. That's right, they do. Because it's called TV programming for a reason. It's programming you to be exactly how they want you to be. So anyway, there's a new world order, and it's evil. And they have just turned the chapter in their book to a very serious chapter. And we're getting close to the end of their book. But here's the good news. The good news is this. At the end of their book, they think that's the end. But this is where Satan has deceived them. See? They think they're going to win. And they're going to get really, really far where it looks like they're going to win, but they're not. Because at the very end, in the true book, the Bible, when you read the end of the Bible, they lose. Now, how you personally win, there's only one way, and it's through Jesus Christ. There's no other way to beat the New World Order than through Jesus Christ. That's it. So hey, one day I'm expecting my head to get chopped off. I'm going to be beheaded. I can pretty much bet my life on it. There's going to be a small remnant of Christians that will not get murdered, but the Bible talks about in the end times, the very last years, most of the world, if you don't go along with the New World Order and pledge allegiance to Satan, you're going to be beheaded, okay? But who cares? Because guess what? They may be able to kill your body, but they can't kill your soul. They can't kill your soul. And they know this is true. So, anyway, John chapter 3, verses 16 through 21. Read that. John 3:16 to verse 21. Sums it up pretty good. Anyway, check it out. God bless. Peace.